Alright, welcome back to another video, and we are in the non-existence of you and me, the Morphean paradox. So, I'm quite hyped about this game, and it just launched like quite recently. If you guys know my profile pictures from the non-existence of you and me, it's the main character Lilith. So I do really enjoy the non-existence of you and me, and I have a video up on my channel about completing it. I just completed it recently from the time of this recording, back to back. I am playing the Morphean paradox right now. So we'll just hit into it. This looks beautiful, and I love the way it just kinda, you know, auditory, let's see. So unrestrict the standard slow. I am not sure on this. What's that? Wonder why it's. This is interesting. Not sure if this is anything important, but for some reason it's currently in Chinese. I don't know how to change that. I don't know how to change it to Japanese.
在这无上无下、无光无暗的世界里
And
然后但如果是你不再是轻轻的离开，也不再是或许所谓的永恒，便是那一夜夜我们一起放。现在我完成了我的约定，你也完成了你的。无论如何，我都非常感谢你迈出了这一步。也正是因为这样，
I'll be right back, and I'm gonna mute the subtitles, so I will voice it out. Because I'd rather it be in Japanese, but I don't think that's an option right now because the game's still new. So yeah, we'll be right back. I'll fix this so that you don't have to listen to that because I feel like it's a bit awkward.
从此以后
Alright, yeah, there is no voice acting for this one because it's so new, like, or at least in Japanese. There is for Chinese, but I don't want to listen to that, but it's fine. We'll just read, so you guys are going to be stuck with my voice now. In this realm, without up nor down, without light nor dark, we drift like water weeds, floating along or perhaps meeting another wandering soul at some random moment. And then reality's fizz spills over, piling up countless bubbles we call happiness, but when those bubbles pop and scatter, what's left behind? But if it were you, if it were us, no longer departing softly nor turning back to the first page again. Maybe that's what we call eternity is just those pages we turn together, this very moment when you found me. Now I've kept my promise, and you've kept yours. What was that word again? Ah yes, we met each other halfway. Heh, don't be bashful. Since it's a fresh beginning, someone must break the ice, don't you think? In any case, I'm grateful that you did take this step. That's exactly why we could meet here, in the forest of silver shallots. And after that, you'll take a second step. When that time comes, I'll accompany you across the boundaries of worlds. Alright. Though I can't tell you too much right now, it's a gift. After all, I don't want to ruin the surprise. You'll find out soon enough. Speaking of which, we should get going. Okay, we'll hit this one. She is speaking a bit weirdly. Oh come on, haven't I always talked like this? I skipped that shit. Do you think they might all be imitating me? Anyways, if you don't like it, I'll be more careful next time. You seem a bit different from before. Since you're growing, I have to grow too, right? Talpa, what the fuck is that? Otherwise you can... Oh, how can we keep up with each other? Do you think I'm not cute anymore? Did I do something that made you think I'm not cute enough? Maybe I could try to be cuter. She stood up and did a twirl, then gently sat back down. Now she looks even more adorable. There's just two of you here, so if you think she's cute, then she definitely is. So you watch her stand up, do a little cute twirl, then gently sit back down. Now she looks even more adorable. Without those decorations around, we don't need to convince anyone anymore. Anyways, we're cute now. Okay. My head. Are you okay? I'm fine. Good to hear. The door has been remade. Time for us to go. Then see you in the forest of Shallots. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to ask any more questions. Sure, I guess. Not like I needed them. Paimon. Paimon from Genshin! Your Majesty, they have breached the city. You sit upon your throne. This throne, built of obsidian and twisted iron bones, is as cold as a coffin. You feel like a specimen pinned up on it. No, you are pinned here. Here, surprised to find yourself here in this form. This is still the forest of silver shallots. I went through great trouble to keep you here. What's it saying? That's not something a demon lord should ponder. You feel a wave of dizziness, as if the entire hall is trembling slightly. The patterns on the stone pillars begin to twist and warp. Fortunately, as your loyal subordinate Paimon bows and speaks, the eerie voice vanishes along with the world's anomalies. You immediately return to your role, the Demon Lord Rahabit of the Demon Castle. The soldiers' resistance cannot no longer form an effective defense line. Holy shit. Hagarthi then impatiently swung his sword, the massive blade carving a whistling arc through the air. Let me go and crush them. As their lord, you should make some gesture. Okay, so why are there only two of you? Where are my four heavenly kings? Some reckless ants who don't know when to die. Very well, Hagarthi, no need for then why fire? Just let's let him do what he wants. Don't think about it anything, just leave it to me. And so your words bypass your mind's folds and twists, sliding into your mouth. Some reckless ants who don't know when to die. The voice rolls from your throat deep and majestic. Paimon nods slightly, the corner of his mouth curling up with satisfaction. Your Majesty's decision is as wise as the prophecies foretold. Hagarthi lets out a disgruntled grunt, but eventually steps aside, his great sword striking the ground with a dull thud. You rise from your throne. Is this us? What the fuck? This body is massive and heavy. You feel an unfamiliar power pulsing deep within your veins, like a second heart yet not in your chest. It doesn't belong to you, and your body finds it equally foreign. Be grateful, you'll need it. You walk towards the direction of the adventurer's assault. I accidentally skipped it. Why is there no backlog? Why can't I read? Oh my god, whatever. You hear distant battle cries, clashing metal, exploding magic. At this moment, who knows how many of your soldiers are being slaughtered by the adventurers. The massive doors ahead burst open, interrupting your thoughts. Fire and smoke pour into the corridor. You see those figures. A magic swordsman wielding a rapier, electric arcs dancing in his hand. A girl bearing a massive scythe, her gaze cold as ice. A traitor of the demon race, yet with a gentle, resolute expression. A small researcher with several magic turrets floating around her. A ranger lurking on the outskirts ready to strike at any moment. And that one in silver armor, unfathomable. Your chest suddenly tightens, you know him well. Wrong. You know him. Wrong. Voice only Dark Lilith. You don't know him, your knowledge of him is limited to a rising star among the humans. Regardless, he grips his sword and walks towards you. And you, Demon Lord Rahabit, are about to face this fated battle. Cullen. Demon Lord Rahabit. Before the armored swordsman could close in, the scythe-wielding girl had already dashed in front, like lightning purple flame burning on her blade. Her eyes filled with hatred, that hatred so real, it almost makes you believe you truly committed some unforgivable sin. But did you? You can't remember. A stray dog who cannot even protect her own country and people. Calm and confident, words flow from your mouth. You whip out your massive tail, striking the shaft of the scythe and blocking your slash. Then you grip the shaft tight and fling the scythe, along with her whole body through the air. The girl's body slams heavily into the distant stone pillar with a dull thud. She coughs up blood and immediately props herself up on the side taller than herself, her gaze even more manic. I will kill you with my own hands, for my people, for everyone who has perished. Subjects. You suddenly look around. The Demol's castle, once a place of solemn grandeur, has become a living hell. Monster and karmic creature corpses lay tangled like scattered puppets, painting the floor with patterns of still warm crimson. Are they also your subjects? In the instant your mind wanders, Cullen's flickering figure vanishes from where she stood. The next moment, a deadly glint of cold steel came at you from the flank. Sensing the killing intent, you jerk your head aside and barely dodge. Cullen, fall back, stick to the plan. dream chaser. The armored swordsman voice rung out, and his command immediately reined in Kellen's emotions. She gritted her teeth, her figure flickering once more as she retreated to the flank. I'll feed my phantoms with your soul. The former demon gently strokes her bird cage and tangible shadows pour from within, coiling towards you. He took her place among the crumbling and enacted the opposite rule. Yeah, it sounds like she says this not out of hatred or resentment, but merely stating an established fact. Shameless traitor to your race, your very bloodline is ashamed of you. Scattered shadows with the surface cloud, dark magic spinning in the air. But immediately after chains that shot trying to pin you in place. Foco, I don't know how to pronounce it actually. Foco. Hold him down, Sarter. Wait for my signal. The armor swordsman issues orders not charging you. His movements not flashing by every step and the muscle of your position. You raise your claw foot to counter your talons clashing with the blade and a shower of sparks. Copy that, target locked. The petite researcher shouts excitedly from a distance, the magic cannon besides her adjusting its angle and charging up yet holding fire. She is waiting for her captive to give it the signal. A scholar from Veritas, why dabble in such murky waters? What does slaying me have to do with your scrap metal tinkering? Someone like you, who's never had a true friend, wouldn't get it, would you? Just think of yourself as a prime experimental specimen offering up your last bit of value to my new invention. A true friend. Now, the moment his command rang out, Sartor's turret opened fire with a thunderous roar. The beam tore through the air, striking directly at your face. You raise your hand, black bear unfolds before you, but this is only a feint. Kellen's figure bursts from your blind spot like a phantom, her scythe aims straight at the back of your neck. At the same time, Foco's chains sprang from the ground, coiling on your ankles. Under the armored swordsman's command, they executed this complete tactical maneuver. Mere insects. Your tail swept horizontally, forcing Kellen back, then your claws tore through the chains while the barrier blocked the bombardment. Such tricks were far from enough to deal with you. You lunged towards the armored swordsman. Once this commander was eliminated, there would be nothing but scattered sand. Whoosh. The magic arrow shot towards the empty space through your body length ahead of you, forcing you to hover obliquely with you, and abandon your attack to avoid being pierced. What a pity. Bro's name is Green. What the fuck? The armored swordsman doesn't respond, for he seized his opportunity. Striding towards to slash his sword at your chest. Of your parents, you can do nothing but watch. Your companions perish by my hand. You roar furiously, raising your other claw to put the blow hit on. The sound of metal clashing against bone was deafening. At this moment, a flash of silver light struck from the side. It was that seemingly elegant magic swordsman. Oh, look at it. Lilith's rapier spun in her hand before thrusting out fiercely, not at your vitals, but at the very claw-blocking Morphean Paradox's blade. The rapier pierced through your palm. What? Having led her strike, the magic swordsman pressed forward. Another step, then slammed her armor shoulder hard into you. Well done. The armored swordsman drew his long sword, using the gap greater wind Lilith knocked you back half a step to swing fiercely at your other arm. You blocked the strike with your tail deck, reversed your free arm and smashed it towards Morphean Paradox. He raised his sword to the block, attempting to deflect your force and counter with a redirected blade. Lilith drew her rapier and spun gracefully, slashing your chest with astonishing speed. You had no choice but to raise your injured claw once more, meeting a storm of strikes head on. Claws and blade clashed several times, each sword striking heavy with force, each claw making the air hum and tremble. Green Kellen flanking from all sides, Foco behind his tail. The command was issued once more, left right behind attacks from every direction. The hardest to deal with were still the armored swordsman and Lilith attacking from the front. One agile and unpredictable, the other powerful and heavy, their coordination was flawless. Lilith together. God. Caught off guard, you took their combined attack hit on scales shattered, blood gushing forth. You staggered back a few steps, wiping your palms across the wound. The sticky sensation and the warm stench of blood brought an unfamiliar dizziness, yet the fighting spirit and ferocity in your eyes only intensified. I told you, you need it. You thank me for this. But you can't do that right now. Anyways, I remember it. Well done. Eventually, you anger me. Ridiculous schemes, teamwork, friendship bonds. Do you know why I've no need for such things? The pitch black power began to boil within your blood. With a flick of your hand, the blood that you had just wiped transformed into a pitch black arrow hurling towards the annoying ranger. Before the expression could fade from his face, his head burst open with a wet pop, like an overripe watermelon. Red and white matter splattered across the wall behind him. Green. The armored swordsman watched in disbelief as the headless corpse crumbled to the ground. The sudden turn of events made each of them hesitate for just a moment. You wouldn't let this opportunity slip. Leaping high into the air, your body curled into a hard ball, hurtling towards Sartre. At the moment of impact, you unfurled your deadly steel tail and thrust mercilessly at her face. Magic turret self-destruct mode. Knowing she couldn't possibly dodge, Sartre made the decision available, instantly detonating all the machines around her. The shockwave had no effect on you, but it successfully blasted her backwards out of your attack range. The cause her small body was drenched in blood covered in wounds and completely unable to fight. Sartre. Fuoko rushed to the fallen researcher, checked her wounds, then wore an expression of grief. She's in your treatment soon. The great hall fell into deathly silence, broken only by your heavy breathing. You clenched your face, knuckles cracking. 4 insects left. Come, let me crush you. Moments later, the battle ended without suspense. These insects did indeed unleash great power under extreme emotions, but that was as far as they could go. The hall lay in complete devastation. Your enemies all lay upon in the cold ground, the princes of a fallen kingdom, the traitorous demon lord, the loyal magics, the swordsman. In the end, only the armored figure remained, kneeling with sword braced against the ground. The silver armor was already shattered beyond repair, blood seeping through the cracks and staining the ground beneath, yet still refusing to fall. You close in step by step, looking down at this marvel made you taste pain and fury. A rare bit of entertainment, I must admit. Now I shall send you on your way. Dama Swordsman is wrong. Perhaps he has lost the ability to speak. Though the slits of his visor, those eyes burning with their dying flame, stare fixedly at you. You slowly raise it, your sharp claws, preparing to pierce his heart, and then there's no other way. Who's speaking? You turn to look. It's the magic swordsman named Lilith collapsed on the ground. A crystal violet is heard, but it's targeted at his neck. Curious what trick she might have, you simply watch in silence. Chris shattering sound rings, and a fierce wind accompanied by thick, light-devouring black mist surges forth from the fragments. You furrow your brow. What's this? Why does it feel so familiar? The moment the mist touches you, you begin to feel unprecedented pain and terror. What's this? Gone is your domineering composure as a demon lord. You thrash desperately on the ground, trying to shake off the mist. Along with your consciousness, your body begins to crack and dissolve. No. Amid your agonized screams, you slowly dissolve into a puddle of mist-emitting black ichor, gradually losing all consciousness. No, your consciousness is clearer than ever. Now you are Morphean paradox. You look at the black mist and wreckage before you, somewhat dazed. The demon lord has been defeated by you all. Your whole body goes limp and you collapse to the ground. Lilith, we did it. Your whole body goes limp and you collapse to the ground. We did it. Green sweater at such a cost. What kind of victory is this? No response. The hairs on the bone. An icy chill racing up your spine. Something is watching you from deep within the dark mist. The black mist is gathering and strong. A slender, elegant, graceful figure coalesces within the black mist. It's not a rabbit, rather. It's someone so familiar defies belief. Holy shit! She raised her hand, admiring her own slender, padded fingers. Then she laughed softly, bearing fangs of unnatural sharpness. She laughed softly, her gaze sweeping over your fallen companions. You couldn't read her thoughts, but you could only force yourself to rise once more, leveling your blade at her. Who are you? She didn't answer, merely lifting her chin with cold indifference, as a goddess descended from a sacred altar. You feel a dangerous power gathering behind you, taking form. You seem to know what will happen next. Vocal, hurry, hero. She doesn't even look at the ink, only turned it towards you, as if calling accident was about. An infinitely warm smile slowly burns from Vokal's face. I'll never forget her again. That's as fresh. Vokal's body is impaled by countless dark spikes sent flying backwards and pinned firmly to the pitch black wall of the Demon Lord's castle. She endures the pain and pulls the spike from the throat when the next dark shadow pierces through her chest. The perpetrator tilts her head slightly, her voice carrying an innocent cruelty. How pathetic, broken already. Stop wearing Lith's face. You roar, using the last of your strength to swing your sword. Yet this new creation merely tilts her head, slightly effortlessly dodging the blow, and extends a finger to lightly touch your helmet. She gazes down upon you with contempt, tilting her head ever so slightly. Her earrings swayed, its shadow writhing as though possessed of life. Monster? You grip your sword tightly, your throat throbbing as you swallow blood, like a wolf pinned by a spear yet still trying to tear out the hunter's throat. A glimmer of curiosity kindled in her eyes, then gave way to knowing. So you've chosen blank after all. This place is the off. What the fuck? Am I merely? Her fingers upon the helm trace its contours, slender digits gliding slowly downwards along the blood, and elusive tenderness flicker within her gaze. In that single instant, like a climber seizing a rope thrown down, you grasp this silver sliver of chance for revenge. The blade in your hand pierces through the chest of the monster before you. Faced with such unexpected defiance, she regarded you with puzzlement as a child might, and then she smiled. I see, then. The Morphean paradox, the forest of silver shallots. Offer them to me. All. Her fingers press down and your body begins to crumble. Sharp pain conducts through your limbs. From the point she touches, cracks spread down like a spider web. The armor is first to dissolve into the silvery dust, into white silvery dust, followed by flesh and bone. All that was once blazing, pulsing life crumbles apart beneath the pressure of her fingertip. In the instant, everything is decomposed, each particle of dust transformed into the deep crimson petals fluttering through the air. Those petals are edged with gilded light, like all your warm imaginings of your companions and all tender words left unspoken. All of it drifts silently away beneath the cold moonlight. She waits quietly for you to completely dissipate, withdrawing her hand as a single petal falls into her palm. She lowers her gaze and discovers the petal still retains the warmth of your blood on its inner side, like a heart refusing to die, trembling faintly in her hand or for an instant before finally turning to ash. It was possible, always. Then let me find you once more. You open your eyes. Before you is the familiar. No, you're not familiar with it. I want you to know that. What the fuck, man? Anyways, this journey has come to an end. What do you think about it? So close, I'm not satisfied. Yes, I share your feelings, but regardless, we can never go back. It's starting to inch up. At least I'm here with you. At this moment, a strange sound of pages turning comes from the void. So in your journey thus far, have you given it at all? I can do even better. So specifically, you mean... I like agility. Oh, I gained agility. One step ahead of others. From the blank void comes the sound of pages turning once more, followed by that gentle voice with its rising intonation. Your resolve has been set, but this time what do you wish to pursue? Probably this. It's probably some roguelike class. Even while walking down the streets of the light. Along your journey, you'll witness new vistas and meet companions you can trust, and of course you'll run into some rather troublesome foes. If you face the powerful enemy, what would you do? Probably hit this. I couldn't read. All I saw was intelligence go down. The mark of a knight. The situation takes a turn for the worse. Enemy's power exceeds your imagination and you're gravely wounded at this moment. The gods hear the cry from within your heart. To defeat them, you must offer something you already possess as a sacrifice to the gods. What will you choose? What the fuck? I don't want to sacrifice people. Probably power. Responsibility doesn't disappear just because you've set down your power. Next to your appearance. Well, I don't understand a single thing. It's all in Chinese. What the? That looks sick. Change to bald. Maybe this. Obviously, I'm gonna make a girl. What's the face? There's so many. Let's change the eyes. Okay. Race dwarf elf. We're going fucking vampire, bro. I can't exactly refer. Can I find you in? Elegant and mortal race present. Okay, interesting. Change face. Oh, mouth. Do I really? Flat is protruding. Let's do this. I think there's still a few more things to change inside the face. What's this? Okay. I used to do eyes now. Okay, we'll go check out. Should probably go long bangs. I wanna see what that is. What happens if you say this? Perhaps you can see your own changes, but at least in our hearts we know what kind of self we want. But to be, isn't that enough? Anything else you wanna adjust? I got some stat for it. I think that's fine. Don't know what that is. I think I got agility and then I lost something. After an unknown amount of time the voice sounds again. My mission is also coming to an end. And doing again. No cylinder! I'm schizophrenic as fuck, bro. Then the world turns to white, and you fall from the sky to the earth. I feel like the intro was so fucking long, it's kinda crazy. You opened your eyes, framed in your vision was an irregular patch of sky, cut from coarse cloth with clouds drifting by an unnaturally sluggish manner. In the cramped space, the stench of decay materialized into piercing needles that made your eyes involuntarily well up with tears. Your ears were filled with the droning buzz of swarming flies, rising and falling like an endless tide. I'm gonna need some water for this, holy shit. I don't have water on my table. Okay, I'm fucked. A heavy weight pressed in from both sides. You felt yourself lying atop something soft, something with long slender limbs. The curve of those bent joints seemed to be mountain... fuck! To maintain some final posture. No, what something? These were corpses. Beneath you, beside you, in every inch of space your eyes could reach, piled high were corpses of every shape. Oh, I think I see Lilith's crown thing here. Yeah, I see her ribbon bow tie. The cart continued to jolt forward, and with each sway those long cold limbs swayed gently along with it, like some silent massive chorus. Bro, massive. Okay, we'll try to turn my intelligence. The suffocating pressure from all sides gnawing at your sanity. You struggled to turn your neck, trying to gulp a breath of clean air, but this slight movement disturbed the flies swarming nearby. You immediately froze, wisely abandoning the futile struggle. That mouthful of fetid, I can't pronounce that, air dissolved silently between your teeth. Your senses gradually sharpened and that persistent swaying sensation crept over you. Yes, you realized you were lying in a cart. A cart filled with corpses, no less. With another jolt, the pressure from both sides intensified. Are you okay? What the fuck? Another corpse. I don't think I'm okay. Why are there so many corpses piled up here? You need to get out of here now. Wait, no, I need to get... I don't know. Ever heard of mindfulness? Let's do some mindful training. Sure. Got intelligence and coordinate, which I assume is HP. Alright, I'd like to know what mindfulness is too. That's more like it. Follow my lead. Slow breathing. As you breathe in, feel the cart rising and falling. As you breathe out, unclench your fists. A rancid stench invaded your nostrils with each breath, and an indescribable nausea surged up from your gut. See, doesn't the sky look a little bluer than before? When you stop fighting the press of the corpses, they become your cushions that support you. But what's going on? Why am I here? None of that matters. What matters is this moment. What matters is this moment. You're lying in a cart heading somewhere with only a gentle swaying canopy between you and the sky. Another corpse. Next time the cart jolts, try imagining yourself as a leaf. Don't fight the wind, just drift along with it. Now breathe in, and then together with all the roads this car has traveled, gently breathe out. Sorry about that. What was a corpse talking to you? Maybe you've been dead all along, it's just a thinking corpse. What does that even mean? You faintly heard voices coming from somewhere above, not from any passenger in the car, but from whoever was driving it. What's the noise at the back? Don't tell me another animal jumped in for a free buffet. Counselor, didn't we already coat them with lime? Animals won't touch them, probably just the strapped armor clanking together. You've already lined up buyers, right? Of course, these are rare intact goods. This time, everyone's scrambling for them, no trouble selling at all. Add in the armor and we're gonna make a killing. If the king hadn't insisted on a head-on clash with the Demon Lord's army, there wouldn't be so many dead. Forget it. At least it gave us a chance to get rich. If you ask me, getting out of Marigold Town is the only real way out. You said it. One more haul and we should have enough to go back home. Speaking of which, it was weird. Why could we strip the armor off that last one we loaded? Maybe there's some kind of magic on it. We'll figure it out when we get there. Worst case, we'll just saw it into pieces and sell those. Sounds like they're talking about you. If this cart actually reaches its destination, who knows what will happen next. Jump off the cart. The thought flashed through your mind. But could you really stay away unnoticed from a jolting cart piled with corpses? I have 70 agility, it's 30% chance. 37%. Okay, we'll listen to it a little bit longer. Black mist is spreading faster and faster, and there are more monsters around you too. I came to Marigold Town because I heard it was safer than the front lines. What rotten luck. Look at the bright side, there are more keys to make money here, right? You can sell anything. That guy in armor, maybe we can sell his armor. We can sell him armor and all to Veritas. Good for testing their newly developed weapons. Same as always, the ones that aren't too rotten go to that nut job at Isai's place. Isaiah's? I don't know. The rotten ones to the Royal Medical Academy. When I came to Griffin, I never thought I'd turn into a ghoul. Can't help it, that's just how things are. Did you hear? The king's raising taxes again. Again? They're treating us like demons. Shh, keep it down. We're almost here. Oh, there. Don't let anyone hear you say that. I assume we should jump now. Looks like I was going to stop. The short trip wasn't half bad. But even if the view from the canopy is nice, you get tired of it after a while. Want to get off? Get out, that's right. But you don't understand a word those two are saying. Black Mist, Marigold Town, Veritas, Isai, You can't find any of those words in your memory. And this corpse is starting to wonder if you've gone crazy. I'm jumping. 82 failure. You take out the car's got nothing. I'll run away. Ignoring the voice from the puddle, you truck at the rest on the coal heap. You stumble and fell off the bridge. Hey, did some cargo fall off? Crap, it came back to life. Oh, I've Lilith with me. Nice. If he tells the Silver Griffin about today, we're done for. I don't want to get 2 against 1 isn't exactly a fair fight. Let me help you out. Keep an eye on your condition, dear brother. Whether you lose your life or your sanity, you'll be devoured. This isn't a game. Why is it out of the text box? Okay, there's a few things to look at. HP, mana, I assume. Bide one's time, adjust information. The stats here too. They only have 2 skills each. They both literally the same. It goes my turn, soldier, Lilith, cooldown twice. My turn and then soldier. Okay. This takes 0, but I have max mana right now, so I feel I should burn some. Imagine that circuit. Select a target and concentration with 100% attack. Cool, probably. Is that? How do I? Oh, okay. Then it's the second soldier. What does this cooldown thing mean? Why is Lilith eating all the damage? It's fine, okay, it's Lilith's son. Battle resonance. Select an ally, placing them in a protected state. Okay, so that's a buff. Attack the target twice with a magic sword. Attack at 20% chance to counter attack. Do we set that up? Or should we just probably use this? Oh wait, I can swipe. How do I use that? How do I use that? Okay. What's this? Oh, nice. Alright, buddy boy is gone. I missed? What the fuck? I mean, they only have 2 attacks, so I'm not surprised. How do I select? Can I not select herself? No, it's an ally only. Wait. Why is she taking so much damage? Can I not cast that? Wait, whose turn is it? It's Lilith, is it not? Okay, he's dead. The mysterious girl you're mistaken for a corpse gracefully sheathed a sword. In this 2-on-2 encounter, you clearly had the upper hand. Here, adventurers, we know what we're doing. Quiet, this one, did we pick her up? Let's represent your treasure with an animal. When they call yours, please be alive. We will water something when the girl besides you. Gently tug their coat. Since that we've caught the monsters' attention, these goblins are way tougher than those 2 soldiers. Holding her gaze, you spotted several dark shadowy figures silently approaching from the nearby dense forest. Please save us, those monsters to eat us alive. If you let those 2 soldiers here to flee on their own, they'd probably die in the forest, wouldn't they? Sure. What's that? Something unlocked. Though your thoughts were still tangled, you had no interest in watching many people get torn apart and devoured by monsters right before your eyes. Your eyes set on the sword hilt at your waist and a fierce hunger for battle stirs from somewhere deep inside. Maybe you were actually a hidden master. Stand out if you wanna live. Okay. Oh, we've regened and I think an turn priority is... yeah. I don't know how to... I don't know what these do. Okay, now go after this dude. I assume the exclamation indicates crit. I don't know what to do. Wait. Is this not an attack? Okay, these only target specific things. What the hell is this? Oh, he's got stealth now. Did he miss? Oh no, he didn't. I'm bleeding now. How do I check? attack while target is in range. How do we use this skill? Okay. Oh, nice. Bro, Lilith's model in this looks so cute. And it looks so cool up close. Holy shit, her attack power is so much higher than mine. Not the current character's done. Oh, my bad. No attack while target is in range. How does the when attack 20% just to counter it? Is this just a passive? This is my first one attack. Taking it specifically. True defense is a must issue. Parry chances 20%. I think it's I don't think it's an actual attack. I think I can't use that. Okay. Okay, the dude's finally out of stealth. Out of 20. Is he gone? Okay, he's dead. That's good. Oh, okay, interesting. So biting one's time gives you heal and mana. Sanity go down. Where's the sanity bar? How do you check how sane someone is? I should have probably targeted that one. Fuck. I messed up. Okay, it's fine. Actually, should I be able to hit this one now? Oh, my buddy boy's mana is gone. Oh wait, I still can't attack. I guess I'm using that then. Yeah, I don't know, man. Insufficient sanity. What's this? For next one, action by vigor. Bro, if I had just targeted the right one, I would have been able to kill them right now. Oh my days. Oh wait, this is sanity. I have to wait, bro. I'm out of sanity. Finally done. Okay. Waste up my sanity or something. So it's not mana, it's sanity. That's good to know. And not sure how we're supposed to recover it better. You recognized her, or rather recognized that voice. The corpse who had squeezed into the pile of bodies with you, seeing things that made no sense. You okay? She looked up into her eyes with genuine warm concern, nothing like a stranger meeting someone for the first time. Unfortunately, your mind was blank. You couldn't recall anything about her. I'm fine, but you? Following your gaze, the girl wiped her cheek. It's not my blood. The grandma on her cheek wiped away. Those bright red eyes smiled at you. Lost? Rather than being lost, you simply had no idea where you should go. You don't want to stay here and get turned into sashimi by goblins, do you? Why sashimi? You shook your head. Definitely don't want to become sashimi. Then come with me to the nearby town first. We can figure things out there. With your mind completely blank, maybe you really did need someone to lead you the way and get out of this disastrous place, or dangerous place, as quickly as possible. Besides, faint rustling sounds seems to be coming from the forest. Alright, let's go. Too far along. Okay. Streets bustle with people, bakery. This is Marigold Town. Oh no, I completely forgot to introduce myself. My name is Lilith. Can you tell me yours? Oh wow, what a beautiful scene. The twin-tailed girl tilts her head, watching you. Breeze sweeps past and her silver hair laced with sunlight dances in the wind. Your heart suddenly begins to pound. Began to pounding. Your mind incurs your name. Good question. You can't remember anything. Maybe you got knocked around in the car. But deep in your mind somewhere, some word seems to be faintly echoing. Morphean paradox. Is that what it's called? The mysterious girl who called herself Lilith was still looking at you with a smile. Will you tell her your name? Okay, so quick intervention here. I'm not sure how long this has gone on, but I want to say beautiful OST. If this is genuinely an OST, which I assume that it is so nice. Holy shit. It's so good. Sure, we'll say that. The words slipped out, though you didn't know what they meant. Morphean paradox? That doesn't sound like a name. Seeing that you hadn't spoken for a while, Lilith just smiled and shrugged. It doesn't matter, we'll have many chances to get to know each other. For example, you could tell me about your past, your family, or why you came to Marigold Town. A buzzing sound suddenly grew louder in your mind, and Lilith's voice became distant and blurred. Your past. Yes, who exactly are you, and why are you here? You couldn't remember a thing, yet everything around you felt strangely familiar. And this girl before you should be wary of a stranger, yet you couldn't help but think about and respond to her questions, as if you had always done so. You look like an adventurer too. Lilith's voice briefly pulled you out of your thoughts. Yeah, I am an adventurer, I guess. Adventurer? Ha, I am indeed an adventurer, yes. What the hell is an adventurer? But you didn't want to seem too ignorant. Lilith stared into your eyes, then smiled and tilted her head. Also, I really love this posture. I love her crown, I love everything. This looks so nice. I said it in the previous video, in the previous game, and this one too. Art style is so good. It's so nice. The way the character design is, it's so good. Lilith stared into your eyes and then smiled and tilted her head. You're lying, aren't you? You don't actually know what an adventure is. Have you lost your memory? How did she know? She couldn't even see your eyes through the helmet. But the moment your eyes met, you felt like you were being read, being understood. This made you feel a little flustered, but more than that, reassured? Morphean paradox, that's the only thing you can remember. Morphean paradox, maybe you should find them. That might help you remember who you really are. Liv suddenly leaned closer and lowered her voice. Or maybe you are the Morphean paradox, you're just remembering yourself. You were so close that you could almost hear her heartbeat. Just then, you felt yourself being shoved aside by brute force. No, I already said no. Bro, even the side characters, their art style, the character design is so nice. I don't know why. Okay, maybe I'm just emo. I love black and white. It's so nice. Like, and this specific shading and like the way it's done, it's so good. Like they make like almost black and white. Well, I know there is blue and a lot of other tinted colors, and there's also red for highlights and shit. But they make such bland colors look so nice, and they blend in and pop so well. Oh my gosh! Didn't you promise to buy a new sword? Buy me a new sword once this mission came through. The money all went to apologies. Don't tell me you forgot you burned down that farmer's field. Oh my god. That was an accident. Never mind that. What about the money we saved up before? Didn't you say you didn't want to keep staying at inn, so I found a house on the outskirts. A man and woman passed by you. Your gaze fell on the huge backpack the man was carrying. Looks like he was the one who shoved you. You were about to call out to them when a small voice interrupted you. Sorry. So sorry. They're my friends. They were rushing to a commission and they didn't notice you. I apologize on their behalf. Only then did you notice a petite girl, nearly hidden by a huge bundle. She seemed nervous and couldn't look you in the eye. We should go. I'm really sorry. She flashes you an apologetic nod, then jogs off after the bickering pair-head. Your gaze followed the departing trio. They wore leather armor and had their weapons at their waists. Isn't that woman quite cute? Quite cute, sure. No, you're cuter. Yes. Lilith clearly didn't expect you to say that. Fuck. Lilith clearly didn't expect you to say that. She widened her eyes in surprise. I don't think that's one. I think that's blushing. You can't just say things like that. Of course I can. I have over 50 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. But I'll take it as a compliment. If it's not a compliment, what else is it? Judging by their direction, they're probably heading towards the service center. Where the hell are we now? Let me rethink. It's a place that manages guilds and post requests. Guild? I assume we're going there to establish our guild. Only registering adventurers who've joined the guild can make a living hunting monsters. Adventurers gather together, become companions, support each other, advance together, and overcome all obstacles together. That's what the service center poster says. Companions, huh? You suddenly repeated those words in your mind. Oh my god, I love the OST. It's been running in the background. It's so nice. It's so nice. Your eyes rest on the street. The crowd has indeed many adventurers, occasionally bursting into hearty, honest laughter. You can't help but wonder, did you once have companions like this too? Now that you've disappeared, are they worried about you? Maybe they're out looking for you now. For a moment, you felt the urge to learn everything about your surroundings. Suddenly you wanted to know, where in the world are you? How are you supposed to survive? I'd like to look around nearby. Wander on? But of course, what is it? I guess we'll go look at the flyers on the wall. You approached the wall covered with old tattered newspaper papers. The text had been washed away by rain, making it hard to read. After leaning in close, the only thing still legible was a freshly posted wanted notice. The wanted notice bore a blurry photo of a girl with long white hair and pale violet eyes. Oh, what the Why is she worth 100k? Below, in small print, it says Kellen Scarlet. Kellen or Karen? Highly dangerous. If you have any leads, please contact the nearest Griffin soldier. Karen Scarlet. Oh my days. Your case shifted to another paper beside it, with Church of Isaiah written in large, ornate calligraphy. The goddess's radiance shall forever guide humanity. It seemed to be urging people to follow the goddess's footsteps, ending with oh, okay. Isaiah is I still don't know how to pronounce that. Isaiah's propaganda posters are everywhere, aren't they? Isaiah? I don't know, Isaiah, I think. You seem to have heard those words on the carriage too. Something about buying corpses was related to them. What the fuck? The largest religion organizes in the forest of silver shallots. They worship the goddess of Isaiah and often send priests to town to spread their teachings. The fuck are those teachings? Why are they collecting corpses? I'm not particularly interested in those. Nothing worth examining further. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. I guess we'll go ask the soldiers for help. Wall by the street, two men dressed like soldiers, holding liquor, boasting about their heroic battles. Okay. Look at their attire, it seemed increasingly familiar. Wasn't that the uniform worn by those two carriages? I mean, I assume so. They're soldiers of this town. Damn, could they be in the same group? Either way, first find out where their headquarters is. Maybe you could go investigate yourself. Perhaps the clues to what you lost before waking up are hidden there. Excuse me, you thought about how to phrase your question. Headquarters? That word didn't seem right. Excuse me, could you tell us where the Silver Griffin camp in Marigold Town is? Right, camp, that's the word you're looking for. The two soldiers' faces flushed red, left their eyes wander between the two of you for a while, before wavering you off dismissively. Shoo, 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 don't let us up our drinking. Why is this locked? I have some intel. I've seen that Cullen. Just as I thought. Sorry, we got defense for it. South and north far to southward. Those are the stations. Highly wanted. I think I need to report to your captain or someone higher up that Cullen does something serious. Two soldiers finally pointed at you in a direction. See the intersection? Go there, turn left, hit the town. Oh, branch unlocked. Okay. Plenty of capable folks there, just report to whoever. You're no longer disturbing those two fellows' leisure. So, why do I have to fight those monsters? Yeah, a lot of people died recently. I'm definitely not going back to camp. Would inevitably get drafted. It's much nicer than hiding here and drinking. Wanna check out other places? Right, let's go to the bakery. Looks like a nice place. The bakery door was wide open. Behind the counter, a man was using a wooden paddle to turn the bread into the baking tray. On the baking tray. Oh wow, what a nice looking guy. Seeing someone come in, he cleanses, but his hands never stopped working. What can I get for you two? You thought for a moment, considering your attire did seem a bit out of place in the bakery, and found a relatively out of the way corner to stand in. Have you seen before? 30%. I mean, that's the only option. Check result is a failure. Before you could respond, your arm accidentally knocked over near the shelf. The freshly arranged wheat cakes were about to scatter all over the floor. 619 success. Still don't know what those means, but yeah. You clearly reach out to catch the tripping tray and grab the two wheat cakes about to hit the ground with your other hand. Nice reflexes, though my tray wouldn't have fallen if you hadn't barged in. If I could say anything, he'd definitely flick his wrist, and the bread flipped perfectly on the tray. I haven't seen you before, pal. Well, he gave us what we wanted to know, I guess. Especially with the getup of yours. I definitely remember if I'd seen you. You and Lilith at the bakery. Didn't expect to have such quick reflexes, but I didn't expect anyone to ask such a question right off the bat. Have you seen me before? Lilith laughed louder and louder, her head bouncing with each shake of her shoulders, her eyes curving into thin crests. Or crescents. Sorry. Anything else you want to see? I think that's it. You shake your head, nothing worth paying attention to here. Seeing your frustration, Lilith smiles and pats your shoulder. There are still many places we haven't seen. Maybe we could take a walk somewhere further. Lilith, that's right. Well, fuck! Lilith's right. You should check out other places. Maybe something will jog your memory, or gather more information. If someone could recognize your gear. Scrawny man. Sir, I could tell from a distance that you're extraordinary. A man in a long robe suddenly emerges mysteriously from the crowd, blocking your path with an eager tone. Especially the sword. Graceful as the iron sword at your waist, no patterns or gems, and it's even a bit rusty. But you just used it in battle. Well, maybe your combat skills have nothing to do with the quality of your weapon? Still, this is an opportunity. Ask this man. Have you seen my sword before? Scrawny man's eyes look at something which is not sympathetic. Of course, this is the most common iron sword in Marigold Town. The trendiest style among of interest. Many swordsmen want to get their hands on a fine sword like this, but your sword is suffused with a suffused arrow. The man says his face makes an exaggerated expression, then finally chases it vigorously. An ominous aura, but don't worry, we happen to have holy water that can purify anything. Just hand me a sword and I'll have it cleaned up in no time. The man chatters endlessly in your ear while your stomach growls at an inopportune moment. His eyes dart and he quickly pulls out a piece of bread from his bag. fresh from the bakery. You must be hungry. Have something to eat. The faint wheat aroma from the street moments ago is now amplified since waking up among a pile of corpses and traveling all the way here. You haven't eaten anything. You look up at the golden brilliant bread, almost imagining its soft textures as you bite into it. Agree. I mean, that's the only option I have. You grab the bread, about to relieve your hunger pangs, when Lilith besides you grab your arm. Something's not right. Would a stranger on the street just give you freshly baked bread for no reason? You understand there are indeed many things that don't add up. For instance, why are you suddenly so hungry? Are we really gonna eat this bread? Forget it. My work is much clearer. You're sitting on something is definitely wrong. You show the bread on the ground. Seeing your reaction, the man doesn't get angry. He just smiles forward. Oh yeah. What? It's nothing, maybe it just wasn't your taste. But really I'm careful, right? That is hard now. From our Isaiah, Faith has been doing everything we can for humanity survival. That's why I wanted to help you. Actually, I hold you and I can see that in my black fog. Yes, that's it. You know how terrible that stuff is. Once you're infected, you're dead for real, cold as stone. Then those corpse collectors prowling the streets will snatch your body and sell it off. The man rambles on quite a bit, but you only catch the last part, so those two who stuffed you into the car at the beginning were actually corpse collectors. Seeming to understand your concerns, the man rummages through his bag and finally producing a sparkling crystal. I'll leave this crystal, which represents my ecclesiastical position. Pardon my reading, I know. What the fuck is this word? As collateral here, and as a guarantee of my noble character. Yes? You take the crystal hands, you stone surely can't cause any more trouble, right? Intelligence. It's a 28% chance. Roll fallout. Ew. Failure. Just a transparent crystal, you really can't see anything special about it. Come on, you're no craftsman, don't be so hard on yourself. You really don't get what's worth scamming about this rusty iron sword at your waist. You slowly reach for the sword at your waist, but feel someone tugging your clothes, Lilith. She watches you with a worried expression while the man waits quietly for your response. What to do? Should you hear what it has to say? Of course. I can set some kind of magic on this crystal. Though it's probably not anything precious, but the sword doesn't look like anything good either. Doesn't look like anything good. She clears her throat and lowers her voice. Fine, not anything good. See yourself. It's your sword, and it's your authority to decide what happens to it. Bro, when do we get her sword? Her sword looks so sick. I want something like that. Sir, have you really not made up your mind? This holy one from Maria's mountain, with it to cleanse your sword, it will definitely be restored to its former glory. If I hadn't seen such a magnificent and ever trouble to fall into danger, I would never spend holy water on something like this. This man was tearing wounds, wasn't taking even emotion of his eyes. What? Impossible. Do I read that right? Impossible. Cherries off 5 seconds. Oh, I think it meant impossible to fail. Sure enough, seeing you pull your man was watching the corner minister dusted behind his company. We were still mentally sizing up the man's muscle. The bald man had already raised his face. He said that you had the sound of metal being drawn. 2 on 2 again. Don't forget I'm a swordsman too. Draw swords, you finally shown your true colors. You're so patient talking this when you finally show your true colors. Wow, why they built like they mogging me, bro? What the fuck is this? Okay, we'll probably target the first one here. Goes to the sun, so I think that does insane amounts of damage. Is that a weakness? Oh my days, I should probably Is that a kill? I think that's a kill. Yeah, that's a kill, nice. 9 damage, okay. Nah, we're just doing damage. Okay. Change of plans, retreat. The men posing as followers of Isaiah let out pathetic yelps and bolted into a nearby alley in a flash. You tried to catch up with them, but they clearly knew Marigold Town Street better than you and quickly vanished into the depths of the alley. Oops, I accidentally skipped what Lilith said. You look at the slightly rusted iron sword that you're wasting it. I'm able to figure out what was so special about it, considering how well it handled. You decided you'd treasure it for a while. I wish I knew what that means. You wearily leaned against the slightly cold wall. With everything that's happened, you feel even hungrier now. A piece of bread was offered to you. You must be hungry, right? Actually, I bought some bread too. You reached out and took the bread, even though you just met. You somehow feel there's a natural sense of trust towards Lilith. I mean, she just saved my skin, basically. I will trust her. Trusting her, trusting everything she offers you. Through the gap in your helmet, you put the bread in your mouth. It was just as sweet and soft as you imagined. Chew, chew, chew. Feeling better now? You seem more energetic than before. More energetic, really? You don't know how Lilith could tell through your helmet. Why don't we go to the service center? I'll help you register as an official adventurer of us, and we can figure out how to find some work. Indeed, figuring out your current situation is more important than some sword. Okay. There's something. We'll just see that. Check result and fall failure. What the fuck, man? This is special here. I don't assume we get to retry that. We get to. What? We get to retry that? There was a package. What? Package? Where have I seen it before? Oh. This is all the materials we collected for the mission. I put the package down when I was buying bread, so I wouldn't block anyone. I'm pretty sure it was around here somewhere. I don't even know what to say to you. Something this important. Don't panic. If we look carefully, we'll find it. Forget it. If we can't find it, we'll just do another run. You remember now, this was the giant package that had accidentally bumped into you on the street. Huh. It wasn't much inside, it's just a dye and some dark color meaning this stable water. Losing one package is not exciting. Once I've truly survived, think about returning the package, then I nodded thoughtfully and said nothing more. I can replay that again. Check 5 success. Is there? What? Does it just replay that? Yeah, it's just word for word replay. I think we should go straight through. So I'll check it out after all. I don't remember anything, but I can get some compliments you can. Alright, I suppose a quick visit would have hurt. Okay. The reap more that the girl agreed to your choice. You've lost kind of heart and she's let you do your own thing. I mean, okay, but even after eating her, your brain was still running on low power. With enough fuel, it's hard to drive this machine called brain. So you decided to focus on figuring out your next meal instead. I remember the military camp was around here. Maybe we should even score a hot meal. Oh, we could. You're going there like that? What do you mean? Her face twists into something between curiosity and gross. She pokes your armor like she's touching roadkill. What the fuck? You're all dirty right now. If you go there looking like this, they'll chase you away like a vagrant, you know? Vagrant? I don't know how to pronounce that. I am so fucking sorry. This game... this game, there's so much English that I can't pronounce and that I don't even know. Okay, I'm stupid. Let's just continue. Only then did you notice your wretched appearance. Walking out from a corpse car and fighting and fleeing all the way I had left you, covered in muddy stains, blood and dried into blackish brown clumps on the outer layers of your armor, making it look utterly disheveled. And she doesn't. Didn't she come from the same cart as me and go through the exact same things? True, I've really made a mess of myself. Wait, why are you so— Right! Okay. Your words carried an incredulous shock. The girl's posture was still grace and elegant, her clothes clean and fresh, and the exposed skin showed not a single trace of dirt. How did she manage that? Bro, she's hacking. That's a girl's secret. Lilith placed her finger to her lips in a shushing gesture, then blushed slightly. Come on now, stop staring at me. We've been staring at her the entire time. Lilith produced a rope from somewhere. You found it strangely unfamiliar. I mean, familiar? I don't know. Isn't that the ropes from the scammer before? Oh. I think cleric's rope. Oh, now's not the time to be picky. Just put it on. Your armor could be removed, but unfortunately the rope was not large enough. With Lilith's help, you secured it with a belt, making it look more like a cape. Your filthy body now wrapped in the white robe, you transform from a vagrant into a battle-worn weary knight. Looking pretty dashing, just a holy knight from the church. Oh, just like a holy knight from the church. Let's go. Lilith placed her hand on your shoulder and pushed you towards the military camp. Okay, I think it's been over an hour, maybe, or close to it at least. I will wrap it up today. This will be all for this. I'll probably continue it just being another video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. It's so long. I mean, the first game was too. Well, I'm not sure if it's as long as this or like worse, but I've been enjoying this game so far. It seems really cool. It's really fun. I love the music. I love everything about it. This game is amazing, and the devs behind it are amazing too. Yeah, I'll probably do the next episode right after this one, but when it gets uploaded is a different thing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys inside the next one. I'm sorry this video is so long, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my voice for I think nearly an hour, if not more than that. I don't know, I'll check recording time soon. Alright. Bye bye!